unmuted and y'all are live.
Hello, welcome to Flight of the FIREDRAKE, our Firefly or Farscape or Deep Space Nine or whatever kind of like spacefaring adventure you want to think about. This is the kind of game we're doing today. First off, do we need to shout out anybody? I know we had a few people donate.
We did. Hey, Rob, Kim, thank y'all for donating. You're my favorite in-laws, because you're my only in-laws.
And Catherine, thank you so much for donating. We really appreciate it. Yay.
Also, again, Tony, thank
And
you
Tony.
all the way from Ireland.
Thank you.
Donating.
Also, we got a couple follows, because we were at 136.
What are we at now? I can't tell.
138.
130.
Oh, wow.
Whole 2 followers?
No, we are actually at 139 now.
Oh.
Keep
Look
taking
at
the
us,
screen
look at
away
us.
from us.
We're moving up in the world. But yeah, okay. So, damn it, Nathan, we're starting the game.
What now?
Let's go. Come on, we're starting.
Yeah,
We're wasting time. Come
I
on.
thought we were having a staring contest.
We weren't.
Okay, so the Kepri cluster. Hundreds of years ago, man was called out from the cosmos, and they answered. Unfortunately for the cosmos, man does what it does best by starting a fucking war. The 50 Years Relic War, which ensued, culminated in what is called the Blip, or the time when everyone within the Kepri cluster was cut off from their homeworlds. Now, centuries later, y'all just have to make do. Most of y'all don't even know anything about your home worlds. You've heard stories. There's been recreations. Obviously, in history, you might have learned, oh, yeah, America, that place sounds bad. I'm kidding. I love America.
Are you there?
Yeah, maybe. But for the moment, that world doesn't matter. You are a lone ship within a giant cluster of worlds, 500 stars, and even more planets. And you're just trying to make your own way around. Right now, the crew of the Portia, the captain, have had very little work. It's just drifting in space with nary a thing to do. But first, let's meet our crew today. Let's start with Captain Mav.
Okay. I am Mav or Maven, also known as the call sign Cuerva. She is a spacer. She's lived all her life out in space on different like bases and things like that. And her background is labor with the Order Corporation, whom she worked with for the greater part of 30 years. She is in like her mid-50s. She's very much so kind of like a Ridley type from or Ripley type from Alien.
Ridley would be different.
Yeah, Ridley would be different. Ripley. And her vice is obligation, because she does still feel obligation towards those who she used to work for. However, she has been completely and utterly screwed by the Order Corporation, where after 30 years of service, she managed to whistle blow something that was going wrong, and they just canned her out of nowhere. So she basically said, screw you. She stole her ship, and she is now on the run and will do anything she can to continue trying to bring the corporation down.
Okay, and Kyle.
I am Jedidiah Smith, call sign Storm. He's like in his late 20s, early 30s. He's got like a purple hoodie. He's very, very long, just straight hair with like a single braid, brown. He's kind of the
Do you have a Padawan braid?
yes, but like very long, and longer hair to go with it.
Okay. Make that up.
He is the magician, the magic.
The mystic?
He is called a mystic. He has he's from a cult. He has kind of weird. He's a weird guy. He kind of quiet. His vice is pleasure. Boys, everything. And
And you can't enjoy anything.
He said boys, and I got worried.
around
There
his,
for a second.
around his neck, you see like a lanyard, and on it is in the 90s it had those like clear Game Boys. It's green, but it's a Tamagotchi. And he also has a like a long sword strapped across his back, blaster on his hip, and he's probably just sitting in the corner of the ship, just watching people kind of.
I'm assuming your role in the ship at this point would just try to be a kind of a wise word to the shipmates, in a sense.
Yeah, we'll call it wise.
He's the shepherd.
What was
Okay.
your alias again?
Storm.
Okay,
He gave it to
actually,
himself.
Natural.
Hewitt.
I'm here and I'll be playing Aghamor Toddlet. She is a 6 foot tall terrapin, goes by Aggie. She is the mechanic. She has been around kicking it. 2nd generation, born since the blip out here, just kind of old. Been doing it for a while. Terrapins, no one's actually seen a dead terrapin yet unless they were shot, so we're not entirely sure how long we live. However, my lifespan has probably been greatly reduced by the sheer amount of parliaments and Virginia Slim 120 menthol lights with the blue filters that I continually get. I've known Cuerva for a minute. When she stole the boat, I was there because I was in the engine room. I did not object because I found out that they were not going to actually honor any type of lifetime retirement like they do for terrestrials and the Terrans, because again, they don't know how long we live, and the company says it's not cost effective to give you retirement. So fuck them.
What is a Terran? Because when you say Terran, I think StarCraft,
Terrapin.
which is a human.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Terrapin, big turtle person,
Okay.
like a 6 foot tall I'm a teenage mutant. Okay, I'm a middle-aged mechanic turtle. And just in the engine room going, crap. Only got, crap, there's only 2 cartons. I'm going to have to send the boy to go get some more here later.
Okay. So we'll get to the boy later. But for now, Devin.
I'm Atlas. I'm playing Ulysses. He goes by Trench. He's a human. Wears a wide brim hat with a long Xeno leather trench coat. Never been married, but he has lots of children all over the galaxy. Way back in the day, he's late 40s. He used to work on ships, making them. He owes millions of credits across the galaxy because he has a gambling problem. Millions.
Now wait, can I ask you a question? Would the captain know about this gambling?
Oh, absolutely not. I keep it close to the chest. I mean, unless she's done her research on me, I can't speak for that.
She did do a background check.
Well, I don't know.
I do still have contacts with the Orb Corporation.
So maybe you haven't mentioned it,
What? No,
but she.
How about I know about what you owe the Orbit Corporation, but I don't know what you owe anybody else?
a couple 100,000.
Yeah, we can speak by that.
That's about 20 credits right there.
Yeah.
No, that's
We'll work on
about
that.
10. It doesn't matter. Anyway,
Lots of credits. I owe lots of credits. Oh, it. That's Trench.
okay, and lastly,
I am Squig, aka the boy. That's actually going to be my alias now. The boy.
Here comes the boy.
here
He
comes that boy.
is a 7.5 foot tall, muscled orange alien with one eye. So he looks ridiculous.
One-eyed, one horn, flying orange. Believe
That's right. And y'all found me in a pod. And when opened the pod, you had the mechanic open the pod. I found my mother. And it was Aggie. I'm her baby bird. Her baby bird.
I was
And,
not ready to be a parent. This was thrust upon me, but such is the fate of the universe.
But I am from an alien species that was almost wiped out, so they genetically engineered themselves, and one of my pods got floating through space. So I am 5 years old.
That's what I was gonna ask. Are you still technically like child?
Child,
Even
yeah.
though-
Like he's smart and everything, but he has no life experience, so he's always
Got
looking
it.
up stuff on Wikipedia.
You would say his mental age would be around 18, 19?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like he has like knows all the life skills and everything, but everything's new.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
High
We could say that
intelligence,
you're
low
He's
wisdom.
naive.
like the
Yes.
way the cluster works is that creatures that are very similar tend to stay in like certain areas. So
I'm
we
the-
could say that your character was probably from a far-flung area,
Hmm.
and somehow
I've never seen another one of me.
Okay, so that's good to know. That's good.
And
to
I
know.
also, my vice is weird. I have a giant craving all the time for endangered space beetles.
Are you beetle?
Maybe. So I'm always ready to eat. I'm trying to find them. That's my only goal all the time. Because I'm naive and I have poor emotional control. I don't care they're endangered.
They taste
Yeah.
good.
Oh, wait,
They
am I
taste
supposed to?
great.
Were we supposed to mention our vice? My vice is weird.
What is it?
I have my shows.
Ah,
I have my shows, and if you mess with me when I'm watching my shows, it better be important.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume that the way I was picked up, it's only doing something I can. Like, I could use you, and at the same time, I thought I could use you. That works.
Okay. On that note, the Portia is out in the middle of space in a superliminal highway, just tossing about. Not really doing much of anything because y'all haven't really had a job and y'all's funds are running out. And y'all figured, let me go to this podunk side of the sector just to see if we can find something. Fortunately, nothing came to be from any of the planets here. So you're asleep, probably at the helm, and just floating for a minute until you start hearing beep, beep on your comm going off, continuing to go off.
so we have a fake transponder that allows me to radio out as a different ship. Are
Okay.
there like kind of normal other like, say like something like a taxi or something like a semi truck that you would expect to see all the time? Like it would be a transponder that makes us seem like a ship that's just running errands like a normal ship would.
Yeah, we can say Reggie's Toe.
Reggie's toe. Perfect.
Reggie's Toe. I just made that shit up. Who gives a shit? I did because I made it up.
I hear that beep and I go, "Hey, Ma Ag, I think that's the alarm for your show."
No, baby, they don't come on for about another hour and a half. You gotta be a certain age, and they only can come on at a certain time. I know what I'm about,
Making
even
sure-
though I just spilled Chex Mix.
Ooh, shit. You can't get mad at me. I make this for you every year.
I know I'm not getting mad because, like, legit, I need something salty. If anybody else wants some, I'll pass the bowl. It's delicious. It's Worcestershire flavored.
But yeah, you just hear the alarm going off.
Okay. Is it like an alarm? Like
Not
I
an
can answer
alarm,
a comm.
It's
Okay.
a comm. It's basically a ringing telephone.
Okay. She will answer it. RTXJ73. RTXJ73 here. Who would we read?
Mav, it's me.
Oh. Yeah.
You hear the voice immediately of your alias Maverick, who is a specialist and a fixer and someone that often gives you jobs.
Okay.
You don't have to pull this bullshit with me. I figured you would have seen me come up, but it's okay though. You got to keep yourself safe.
I mean, ship time is like 3 a.m. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I was tired. I just better be safe than
Fair
sorry.
enough. How have you been doing this fine night?
Not too good. We have been striking out everywhere that we've been, and we're just kind of drifting right now, Maverick.
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 Oh, we got similar names, I understand.
Mavel.
But how about this? I might have something. You see, I got some cargo that's in this sector that needs to be moved into the central systems. Good news, it pays very well. Bad news, it's hot. So,
We have a
who's that in the back?
That's just Storm.
Ah, Storm, you funny asshole.
At least someone finds it funny. Anyway.
That lad is a genuine riot 1/3 the time.
Thanks, Mom.
There you go.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna want to be very careful getting this through Scarab space. Which Scarabs? The Scarab police or the Scarab Concord are the main body of mostly human and human-like creatures. They're called the Scarab Concord because they're you want to get this into Scarab space without being caught, or else I'm gonna have a tough time getting you out of jail.
Well, we'll make sure we don't go to jail.
Okay. Good to hear. Now, the job is going to pay 25 credits.
And I'm guessing for us that sounded pretty sweet right about now.
That's enough to buy 2 reasonably sized starships with some change left over.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Take that.
If credits are
No,
this big,
billions
what
of
does
dollars.
everybody else just do?
Well, credits are like the end game. I'm just using the end
Okay,
game.
okay, so this is coin. This is coin.
This
Yeah.
would be like platinum or further, I guess.
Yeah.
I was thinking Blades in the Dark, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, you just get there, you get to a planet, Avorius. You're going to have to get it there in a few days. To a man named Zurich. He owns some sort of company in the central systems. You know the deal. Some rich asshole needs some something moved in the hush hush.
Worked with plenty of them before.
All I can say is, if you're not asking any questions, you make my job a lot easier. So
At this point, beggars can't be choosers. So if you just want to go ahead and send over those
What?
coordinates, so
I don't know what it is. No? Okay.
I was asking them to send over the specifics, and that would include what we're picking up.
well, I'm going to be honest with you. It's best to not know what you're picking. Because legally, I could more likely help you out if you get caught. You
If we
understand?
don't know what's,
Is it fragile?
is it going to put the ship in direct danger of something along the lines of catastrophic failure?
No.
Or do we have a hologram thing where I'm seeing the
No,
facial
no. You
expressions?
just hear the pause.
No. Why don't you ask me questions then, Storm?
Is it
Stop
fragile?
asking me.
Yes, it is fragile.
It's alive. It's
But-
definitely.
As long as your inertial cancelers are on, you should be fine.
Do that.
Well, that's very easy. They're on 99% of the time. I have to manually turn them off, so we'll be good.
Okay, don't do that.
If you turn those off, you're all dead.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Turn off what?
How big is it?
The inertial canceller is part of the
The thing you're picking up.
it's a few crates. Few crates, 4 or 5. I don't know the specifics on the number. I picked it up off world, and I have it on a drone and these coordinates. And you,
They come up on
as soon as it on your HUD, it pops up.
All right, Mr. Miyagi.
No, moving our screens around. I assume they're
Well,
all very fancy.
it's more neo-mechanical, so it's
It's
actually
more like NASA punk.
yeah. So it's more just
Moving
moving
the screen.
actual
Ripping out the console.
click, click. Just a whole bunch of unnecessary shit just to pull up an email.
As you're doing that, all the time, who turned off my shows? Who turned off my shows?
We
TV
needed
just
the
went
power for the jump drive.
just for you, Cap. Just for you.
Only, you know I don't do this to you often.
Nah, but
Almost put-
hold on. Was Storm the one who did it though?
Yes.
I got you, Storm.
Yeah.
No, this like not just like you hear this being yelled through the ship from somewhere.
Okay, so we golden.
Yeah, we're good. And
Good to know. I'll get in contact with you once the job is done, or if you're in jail.
sounds
The
like a plan.
comms goes down.
Okay.
Okay, so would you like to get in touch with or in contact with your crew about the news, or would you like to first go to the
No, I think we'll go ahead and bring everybody up. So I'm guessing there's probably like a button or something press. It's like a rally button. Like
Yeah,
say
yeah.
Group meeting in the quarter.
yeah, there's like an intercom and it just goes to all the rooms.
Okay. She'll just kind of summon like a, hey, let's meet in the crew quarters. Got a meeting. We finally got a job. Got a hit. Let's go there and meet.
Okay. So there is a
You
yellow.
open it up. I owe you.
I assume that's what it was. Collection of things.
Okay, so on the intercom, y'all hear Mav's voice telling y'all there's a job and to congregate into the what would it be? The public hall, the dining room. So y'all,
The dining room probably doubles as entertainment. Like it is the multi-purpose room.
yeah.
You're
I mean, some of y'all,
Kind of
have
like
prob-
in Alien,
Yeah,
they've
the
got that
common room.
center hub
yeah,
area.
or even like in Firefly because people just
Yeah.
spend time there. So like,
There
y'all-
is a kitchenette.
and-
Oh god, that's where Aggie watches her shows.
Oh gosh.
So Aggie is just already there, basically.
Aggie's there staring at a very old vintage tube television set that is set up on a metal dining tray. You know, everybody knows like the metal tray with the legs
Yep.
that is rusted as hell since day one. Just sitting there. Has on a fluffy bathrobe that is not big enough to go over the whole turtle. And little fuzzy slippers.
Probably have snacks in the pocket of
No, there's a mostly smoked pack of Pall Malls right
Yep.
there.
Naturally.
Just two of them hanging out the side. Hi.
Is the TV on and have a picture currently?
No, because y'all took the power away so you could
I go
look
back
at
into
stuff.
the shadows just a little bit. I know I'm getting blamed for this, even though I didn't do it.
It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. We all make mistakes. This one just as big. Trust me, it's fine.
Do that, and I just pull. I'm like this far away from you. And I pull a cigarette out your pocket and put it in your mouth.
Oh,
It's a
Hurry up
third
now.
cigarette.
just lights it and keeps going.
Okay, so yeah,
Ju-
y'all all.
I'm sorry, I'm getting vibes of the landlady from Kung Fu Hustle.
Oh lord, this area smells like shit because you're smoking. But yeah, no, y'all all congregate. I'm assuming y'all have like a table of sorts.
Yeah, like that round table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just kind of go over like the gist of what we're told. But all right, so we're finally ready to head out, and we actually have something to do. Do we have any questions?
How much to pay?
25 credits.
So what are we doing?
Picking up.
Alright.
I don't know what we're picking up, but we're going to the coordinates. We're picking up, and then the hard part's going to be getting out of that Scarab airspace. But let's see if we can do it.
Oh, we gotta deal with scabs.
Yep.
Just get the wood, dude.
I'm looking forward to it.
You'll be the first line of defense if they end up.
Y'all do not put my sweet little angel in harm's way. No, I'm just.
You know
joking.
he's good at being in harm's way, though. Out of
Yeah, I
all
know,
of us,
like
he's the
legit.
better
Like I was
I mean,
gonna try to be serious,
like,
but I
his
mean,
arm
I
got
don't
blown
have
off
lips.
last time, and it grew back in like an hour. Like,
I don't have lips to give expression. It just came out that way. I'm sorry, Cap. Like I know what the boy's good at, and the boy is definitely good at that.
What were you saying?
I was like, fun.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to be a part of things. You know, I'm just here.
Oh my god, it's just like
Happy to be here.
it's like early Chris Pratt energy coming from behind everybody.
I'm ready to murder
I like to think that when you lift and weights, I use my abilities to make them slightly heavier.
something. Make them really heavy. Let's do it.
You're doing great.
Okay, so we're going to move into what is called now the planning phase. So the planning phase of any job is y'all figuring out how you want to approach the job. This is a running job. Y'all are smuggling. So, Matt,
Meth.
Matt, you know of 2 routes because of your work with the Orbit Corporation. You know of the official route, which takes you right into Scarab space, right into high security. However, if you can get past that high security, you know you're pretty much safe the rest of the way. You don't have to worry about extra checks. You don't have to worry about going the long way or worried about fuel or anything like that. So, there is that option. There is a second option. You know of what is called a derelict gate. To jump between different solar systems, you have to take like jump gates. There is one that is barely used out in the middle of nowhere that can take you to the central systems. However, it is crawling with pirates, and there's a possibility that if you get there and you can't get the gate working, you're either going to have to go back or float back.
Ooh. Yeah.
We have to pick this up on Aborius, or we deliver it to Aborius.
You're delivering it to Aborius.
We pick it up
Yeah.
at these coordinates.
Now, to say that you've used this derelict gate before, so you know it is at least operational
Yeah,
in
it
some sense.
Works. But
Yeah.
all right, guys, we got 2 choices here. We got the high security route, and then we got the low security route. As usual, high security route, we're going to have a lot of checks and balances on the way in, but still have my official guild license if needed in order to pass through the gates. It's still valid. I made sure that see the date down there, still valid. So we technically can go through, but we got to make sure that everything on this ship is absolutely spotless. We can't have any infractions. That means, I know you got your normal cigarettes, but those special cigarettes that you gotta toss them. Ain't gonna make it through.
All
Yeah.
they are is
What
unfiltered.
about my beetle?
You know that's against the rules, though.
The beetles?
Might have to eat them. I think that might be contraband.
Do they ID us?
Yes.
Okay, I need to be hidden.
Okay, so we got that we gotta add to that list. What about you? What you got?
Son.
The Scab IRS are relentless.
Yes, your God, it should be fine. It's considered old tech. There's no problems with that. You're good.
Take
He's
that
a-
out of
Uh-huh.
You're technically a sect of like a very popular religion. So even like it's one of those things where it's like there's Christians and then there's like
Seventh Day Adventist.
yeah, where
Yeah.
where they're like, ooh, but they're still legal technically.
Look, honey, it's okay. Whatever religion you have, it's fine. We're not going to judge
Starts
you.
beeping, and I go,
And then the other option we got though with that roundabout way though, there's a good chance we're gonna get in some dogfights out there if we do that, and there's a very small chance, but still a possible chance that we're gonna get there and we might have to put our way back because the gate's broken. So, do we want to take the chance with fire, or do we want to take the chance of being subtle?
Can we fix the gate if we need to?
We can. It depends on how badly it's messed up, but I would assume we probably need some specialized equipment, and it has been broken for a while.
I could probably fix it. She fix anything.
I do remember when that gate was fully functional.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have used it before in the past, but it was a little wonky, and I was worried if we were going to get there or not.
Oh wait, was that the time when we The mutton. When we had to ship all the mutton stuff.
Yeah, and we ended up having to go a roundabout way because it turns out that ended up being from some oh gosh, what's the term? The endangered species.
Yeah.
Turns out that doesn't clear through normal security, so yeah. That was that time.
Yeah. Some of them got fused together, if I remember right, Cap.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well, but we were able to sell that one as a double at least, so
Yeah, it was a bar and a ram and a U.
yeah. Exactly.
Okay, so what we're doing in the job prep phase is figuring out what y'all want to do, and then I'm not exactly sure how the engagement role works, but how I was going to do it was I was going to have everyone describe what they're going to do to ensure the job goes good in this first phase, and then I was going to have you roll the engagement role based on that, and
Okay.
we'll see. This will basically set you up to see where you're at. Like, if you roll bad here, it means you're in a risky position or a desperate position, which is worse, or you could be in a controlled position in which y'all have everything good.
Okay. I spaced out. I'm sorry. Did we decide which one we're
Not
doing?
yet.
No.
Okay.
Question before we continue, because we haven't seen the ship sheet. Could the captain inform us of what the vessel is so that we know what we have on the vessel? Because we've all been there a while, so we should know
Yes.
what we can do.
So we have a FIREDRAKE, which is kind of right in the middle of the road as far as being like slicey and dicey, but also like cargo hauling and things like that. The regular like included upgrades that we have is we have particle cannons. We have a jump drive that allows us to jump. We've got the crew quarters, of course. We have a cargo hold that's a boost, so that's how we're able to run our smuggling. We do have 2 ranks of shield. We've got a shuttle to get us down to a planet while leaving the ship in orbit. And then the 2 upgrades we have is we have a fake transponder that makes us seem like that Reggie's tow ship. And we also have land transport for all of us. So once we do take the shuttle down, we're able to get around very quickly, either together or individually.
Do we have any hidden compartments since we are smugglers?
I would say it's probably very likely that in the cargo hold specifically, we probably would have some special built-in
Yeah.
areas,
I would even
like
assume
open
that
the
all of
drawer and then
The reason I'm asking is I didn't know if that was like an upgrade we would have had to get, or if that could,
not specifically. So
Okay.
is
No,
that more
it
flavor?
is. That's more of a flavor thing. Like, here's the thing. This just kind of gets into like the Monster of the Week style, like sort of vagueness, where it's like, no matter how you like, it's about the role. It's about y'all trying to get as good as possible in the engagement role. And I will say, like, saying that, like, knowing your ship well enough to know where to put things is enough to get y'all higher up or get y'all another die on the engagement.
okay, so that the reason I'm asking is also is one of the things. So Cap, you know the false third engine that we got down there? Is that, you want me to make sure that's still hollowed out? I mean, power still runs on the outside like always, but how big are we talking about that we're trying to hide?
It's several crates worth, so I would say that probably it's going to be about filling that up, and we got to make sure that there's at least some oxygen in there, because if we need to end up hiding trench over here for a little bit, we need to double check and make sure that it hasn't sealed up.
You also said fragile and hot.
Oh, so then we don't need to put it where the engines are.
Well, the third engine is a little askew from it, so it probably would still be fine. We insulated it really well so it wouldn't get burned up by the other engine.
Storm.
So
By hot, I'm pretty sure he means stolen.
yeah.
So we might be able to put it in that. So I mean, if we can hide it like we've always done, I think the first option's not bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Do we have like face ratchet straps?
I'm sure.
Yeah, y'all would have stuff like that.
Do you mean the big ratchet straps that are, and they're like there's just a wall of husky bright yellow ratchet straps? Space ratchets.
Space husky. Yeah, those.
Fusky.
We got those, yeah.
And we have somewhere to hook them in your secret area.
Why would we hook them that
We
way?
don't want them to flop around. They're fragile.
The extra area is fully kitted out in order to ratchet and hold cargo just like it would in the cargo hold.
There's heavy things down there.
Well, if you would actually help out on some of the missions, maybe you would know what we got going on there.
I do help out.
You sit up
Yeah,
here.
help.
He
Holds up
prays to
2
his
rather
God
large leathery
all the
hands.
time.
Help.
Look, do you see how big his muscles are? You can thank me.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Teamwork.
So I say we take a vote. I think I'm voting for the Route 1. I think we're more capable in this time to possibly get through, and there's less risk on the back end of it, but open floor for voting.
Communing.
No.
I'm
I'm with the captain.
Vote number 2,
Okay.
but
I feel like number 1 is better just because I don't want to have to try to float back.
Are you want number 2 because you're scared?
yes.
Okay.
absolutely. Terrified.
Well, don't worry. 'Cause
Sky
if we
prison
can't get-
you.
if
hell.
we can't get through, then we wouldn't have made it back. So we'll make sure that you're safe because I'm pretty sure if you get taken in, we're all getting taken in. So it's not just your hide on the line.
I promise you, if it looks like
What
you're
are
going
the
to get
current
arrested,
Not,
I'll go ahead and take you out.
Are you
you
willing
were
to
muted.
bet?
I was
Your
listening
5
to
credits
y'all.
on that?
If you were listening to us, you would know what the current votes are.
You're going to get more beetles.
3-1.
Would you like one? You're
Credit?
delicate.
Okay,
No,
very, very
beetles.
good.
Anybody want to have me eat these beetles?
You know, you should keep 2 of them alive, and they'll make more.
I mean, we can at least put a couple in there with if you're all right with them. I mean, you
do
got
they
the little
bite?
like critter keepers. That
Is
you
that,
have.
is that the ones that hiss at you?
No, they
No,
just
He already ate the ones that hit.
Okay,
they
good.
spit acid at you.
He kept the quiet ones so that they wouldn't get hurt.
Just something crunchy.
If you want, I can ask them to not spit on me.
You can do that?
I actually can't.
Oh, really?
Okay, actually, yeah, that's one of the actual skills.
Excuse me. Could you not spit on them as they eat you?
Okay, so I think we got a consensus on where to go. It looks like option number 1 is what we're looking at.
I don't know if it matters, but the crew starts with +1 gambit when the pool resets. So I'm guessing that's when the game
Oh,
starts.
Gambit is Gambit is something that all of y'all can use.
It's communal, right?
Yeah, it's a communal thing. And I think you get a +1 Gambit because of the FIREDRAKE as well.
Let's see. For the special abilities, we've got plus dice for resistance rolls.
Okay, yeah.
Unless there's somewhere else that talks about the gambit stuff.
Yeah, I believe the Gambit is like something y'all get that y'all can like.
Add an extra dice.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've got a
yeah.
checkbox here, and it's reset to 2 gambit at the start of every job. That's what it is.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So
So,
you
yeah.
do get Gambit. It's a shipwide thing, and I believe it gives you a success.
Yeah, you can
Well, for
cash
me-
in. You can cash in. Add a gambit to your crew when you roll a d6 or a critical on a risky action. Okay, so yeah, spending a gambit is adding an extra die.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But we start with an extra one because I'm on the crew.
So we
Okay,
have
so
3.
yeah, awesome. Okay.
Okay, so it seems like option 1, going through Scarab Space, is where y'all want to go.
Well, turn back on my show and inhale all 3 cigarettes and spit them into a trash can, and then light up my one very special cigarette that is about this big around and about that long,
Jeez.
just full on Cheech and
Having
Chonging
to
it.
turn on the vent.
Yeah, I was about to say we're gonna
Oh,
have to
no,
do
reaches
that.
up, clicks on the fan, clicks it again so it's on high.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is go around the table and figure out what everybody wants to do to help the engagement roll. So I'm gonna say this now, and I didn't start out with this. I wanted to keep it a secret. Y'all are starting with the -1 on engagement
Mhm.
because you're going through Scarab Space.
Okay.
But we can see where we go. What would you like to do to help get y'all through a high security space?
I would make sure everything is like the bells and whistles. I make sure everything's at regulation. I'm going back, just doing my small mechanical skills to make sure they're not going to ding us on like, oh, expired expiration. Oh, your headlights out. That kind of things around the
Yeah,
ship.
yeah.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
do
you're,
that kind of maintenance.
you're making sure everyone.
We're
if
dotting
anyone-
our I's,
Routine maintenance, like day to day.
and I'm making sure our registration and all that isn't gonna. Sorry, I didn't.
It's
But-
okay. It's okay.
You know, it's up to date. And our inspection sticker is where you can see it.
Okay. So, what would you like to do?
I put all of my clothes and personal belonging in Maven's room. Because I mean, I don't want them to think, oh, who's this person? You know, if it's all the Mavens, you know. And then I will hide. Hide myself.
Are you in the false engine?
Yeah, I will.
I will be somewhere. I have 2 points in Skulk.
Okay, give
That works
me,
out really
just
well,
give me
actually.
2d6 for your skulk, and let's see what you get.
5.
5?
No, did you roll the 2 and a 3? So that's 2 failures. You
Oh.
got to roll a 4 and a 5 is a mixed success. A 6 is a full success. You're with that. Are you just standing in the open?
Can I help him?
You know what, Nate? Just to make it fair, give me a
Rig.
give me a rig roll.
Can I use my repair tools?
Yeah,
So is that just 1 or 2?
should be.
That's
What do you?
one, I have 1 in rig. And I wanted to use my repair tools. Does that do anything?
Yeah, just roll 2.
A 5 and a 6.
That's a full success.
Yeah, it's a full success. So
I was taught well.
You got mine.
okay,
We'll see how well that goes when I got to actually roll.
okay. So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna walk over and grab him from hiding under a blanket behind the couch. Just go, all right, honey, come on. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. Now, you see right here? You don't touch that, you will die. You see that right there? That'll take a finger off.
And you'll die horribly.
Now you won't.
I thought you said, oh, you just tell me everything will kill me. That's right. I figured that out a while
Please,
ago.
baby boy. Anyway, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna climb up here. You're gonna get in there. You see, so you're gonna have to put a crate in. You're gonna have to angle yourself at a 42 degrees. All right, and you're gonna get right back in this back corner, lay in the side, and everything will be able to shove in just fine because of the way everything's shaped. Okay.
Okay.
I've made sure there's oxygens. I put in some snacks for you.
Did you say oxygens?
Oxygens.
Which
I-
ones?
Got some oxygens in
I
there.
got you. I got you some those crazy cheese straws and a thing of dehydrated milk.
Yeah, it tingles when it hydrates back in my mouth.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't get you a water bottle right now. We're still not paid yet, and rations are a little low. Okay, so you're just gonna get in there. You're gonna just right there, right there, sugar, right there. You
Do I
see
need
it?
to make a scramble roll or anything?
No, he or she's gonna do the roll.
Well, no, I was then going to seal everything back shut and
Okay.
make it look like it was a regular engine.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying you should roll.
So rig, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
What'd you get?
I'd have to say that before I roll. So I had 2 failures.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm sitting there going, oh, I forgot. I'm not tall enough to reach up there. I shouldn't have smoked that old cigarette.
Okay.
Do we have like a area
Oh,
towards the top where I could just stand or sit?
I mean, we have I guess the cockpit and the crew quarters would kind of be
Like
at
an
the top.
observation
Yeah,
deck.
Yeah.
Kind of like an observation. thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have something like
I'm
that.
gonna go up there and I'm gonna put all my things of religion around me, and I'm gonna sit down like I'm meditating, and I'm gonna try to use a tune to sense unseen dangers or killing intent. So like if basically I'm trying to see if the cops, I'm gonna try to feel for the Scarab police approaching us so that I know they're coming before they know that we know they're coming.
Okay. Yeah, give me a tune roll then.
4 and a 5, so both partial successes.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm just basically using the way to reach out and feel out a good portion around us, just so I can tell if they're going. One for pirates, even though I doubt they'll be up here, but mostly for
Yeah,
any bad intent coming towards us.
Okay, and Matt, what would you like to do?
So she is going to be up at the helm, like getting ready for basically reverting back to when she was in the Orba Corporation. She's going to don her fine customized space suit that she has.
Yeah.
She has her guild license. That's an actual valid guild license for herself. For I don't know what guild would be an appropriate choice, but one that's like legal at least.
Yeah.
And so the ship, the license, and the spacesuit all reflect that she is legitimately a like faction pilot for this particular guild.
Okay, so what I want you to do, your group gave you 2d6.
Okay.
Get another d6, and that'll be your engagement roll.
So that's 3 total, right?
Yeah.
Question: does this have anything to do with being a group action or scale or anything? I have a skill that's whenever you lead a group action, you gain scale. So like a small group counts as a medium, but I don't know if that counts here.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll 3. 3, 5, 6.
3, 5, 6. That's good. That's a full success. So, with the prep that your crew has done, you enter the superliminal highway and enter FTL and manage to make your way through the first part of central space undeterred as y'all enter a controlled position going into the first part. Now, you're traveling, going down here, everything is going good until you get a comms.
Okay.
You hear it blinking and going off.
Okay. She is going to answer normally, not using the fake transponder because they are themselves at this point.
Okay. Scarab Police, we need you to stop. We need to search your ship. You're coming into central space.
Confirmed. Give coordinates for
Ordnance will be
docking.
with you shortly. It will be at the gate.
Okay.
So as your ship, basically picture like the superliminal highways are like areas in which you can actually use your FTL drives or your jump drives. But you're going through this area, and in the distance you see a giant circle. But you also see areas where, there's places where there are structures that as like space stations in which the Scarab Police operate out of.
Nate was cut off.
Yeah. So you navigate the ship towards this area and dock there, and just a moment goes by until you hear the ding of like the ship docking with the space station.
I'm gonna assume that she's done these many times. Like she's probably been stopped and like this is just a standard check thing. So if so, she would like to try to like go ahead and stand where they would expect her to stand to make things go quicker.
Yeah.
Open whatever hatches and bays need to be open just to kind of like make this seem this is super routine. We're cool with this.
Yeah. Are you gonna have any of the crew aside from him?
Kind of same thing. Wherever they normally like if they need to be standing up with her, they are. If they need to be like standing.
Yeah.
And they're like if you need to be in the mechanics bay or something like that, have that. I guess.
I'm going to don my religious outfit so that
Okay. Like for something like this, since y'all are docked, you would probably want them in like the main hall or like the public area, just so like the Scarab Police know where they
She'll
are.
use the intercom again and kind of muster them and be like, "All right, got to stand and check."
Okay.
Not you.
Something.
Do you want me to read them as they come in and see if this is a normal check or if they're being shady?
Okay.
It's going to come in wearing the uniform that's similar to yours. It's just slightly ill-fitting because it always was.
Give me an attune check.
5 and a 2.
Okay, so that's a partial success. What you note as they come in is that they're not really seems to be by the numbers.
They're kind of just doing their job.
Yeah, like you're not getting any sort of heightened emotions from them. You're
Okay.
getting just normal by the numbers. What you notice is that they're going by and checking things, but it seems like a routine thing. So
Do I by chance recognize any of them? Like, is it someone that I've had come by at any point that they've already checked my ship before?
Are they okay with weaponry? Like if I have just a sword and a blaster, they're okay with that?
yeah, most people
Okay.
understand that you have.
You're probably just gonna need to stand there, like obviously, clearly not.
I'm gonna like sit down.
The Second Amendment survived.
It survived hyperspace.
If I'm assuming there's like a couch or something. I'm just gonna be sitting like cross-legged on the couch.
I'm standing by Aggie with my business face on, so I'm trying to look as mean as possible.
Okay, give me. I thought someone farted.
I'm surprised you didn't look over here at me when you said
Well,
someone farted.
Another question too is mystic powers a normal thing?
Mystic powers are normal.
Okay.
Yeah, like
There's space magic.
Yeah, there's space magic. But give me a study check.
How do I do that? Is that just
It's one of the
You
skills.
roll
Yeah, one
two
of the
and you
actions.
take the lower.
okay?
Oh yeah, that's what you meant. I'm sorry.
So 2, I rolled a 2 and a 5. So 2.
So that's a failure. No one looks familiar as they come in. They actually have like these masks
Mhm.
that come in, and they have like this kind of. They're like a pure black face, but the sides have these lines that kind of make it look representative of like a scarab.
Oh, cool.
So you can't really see their faces, and you can't really recognize any voices. So a lot of the times they do this on purpose, so you can't recognize anyone. But they go through everything, and they come back to you. And it's like, what's your purpose in the central system?
We're doing a pickup of cargo from as a non-real resident here. What's a reasonable like planet or location?
I mean, you could say Avorius, the planet you're going.
Okay,
to.
yeah. Well, cargo pickup on Avorius.
Okay, what kind of cargo are you picking up? Is it dangerous?
Not that we're aware of. We're declaring that it's food items.
Okay, give me a
Consort.
yes.
Yay.
A consort or a sway?
And
Yeah, no,
actually-
sway actually. Well, let's see.
Do you have anything in sway?
I have something in consort and
I have
something
one.
in sway.
I have 2.
Well, you're
So sway.
Yeah.
What happened? What is push muscle? What does that do?
You
added
take a
these.
stress and you add a dice, or one of us could take 2 stress to help you out.
Like someone else could either it's 2 stress for 1 die, but y'all can split it up between yourselves if you want.
I'm gonna go ahead and push myself on this one and take a stress. I think just
Okay.
Just
Now-
to be safe.
Just to clarify, DM, if they're pushing themselves, can we still help them to add to the dice pool, or can we only bump once?
I believe you can only let's see, because there's the fortune, there's the devil's bargain, pushing yourself and just taking stress, or
It says assist as they take 1 stress. Push yourself. I take 2 stress.
I think you can assist and do
It
Yeah.
looks like it.
Aggie will assist the captain.
so take
Uh,
2 stress on that.
2 stress or 1 stress?
1. I
Or is
think.
it one
for you? I
or
take 1.
6.
six to one.
Okay.
5, 6, 5, 3.
That's a
So 6 is a full
Oh,
success.
6, 6, 5, 3. Sorry.
Six.
Oh, that's a
Six?
crit. That's a crit.
6, 6, 5, 3.
we got
I would take the stress for that.
Yeah, they look at the paperwork, they look at you. You can't tell their face because you can't see their face, but they hand back your stuff and says, you have a good time in the central systems.
All right. Thank you much.
And they go to their ship, or they leave your ship, and then everything goes down. They unhook, and you're free to go through the gates.
That was legitimately stressful. I was starting to freak out. I was like, oh, God.
And on that note, we are going to take a bit of a
It was
break.
perfect.
Okay.
timing, too.
Yeah.
We're off muted and we are back live.
Woo!
Wow.
Exactly.
Oh, geez, we're live on the internet. Why do I even have this here? I don't know why I have this box here. Don't worry about it. Anyway, back with Flight of the FIREDRAKE, our party had just got past the major checkpoint with the Scarab police, and now they are home free to get to Avorius. Is the place I named it. I swear I remember these things.
We go to planet.
You go to the planet. You're going to the planet Avorius, which is almost
Avorius or Avorius?
Avorius.
I'll put a B as well.
I did. I thought it was Avorius like a plant. I'm now concerned about the
Think of
planet's
it-
name.
Look. Here's how subtle I am. Think of the word avarice. Look, you see what I did there? You see? Yeah.
Good,
yeah.
good.
Like you would
No,
call
could
that
you
as
explain
my
it?
hair.
I
Chris.
did not have that.
Oh, you
dude.
explain it? I didn't get it.
Oh,
No, I'm just joking.
avarice sounds like Avorius. And I just did some alliteration there to make it sound different. Are you on the same page, Nick?
That's not alliteration, but yeah.
Shut up!
And-
I didn't get through high school, okay?
I know.
Or college. It's okay. I got my GED. Get your GED. You know, go to school if you need it. Okay, so you're going to the planet of Boreas, which is similar but not the same. It's more. Think of it more as a concentrated Coruscant. You can almost think of it as like a steampunk world, in the sense that a lot of the places, a lot of the uber big cities are concentrated on like certain continents. Yeah. But there are some areas where you have like plains. You don't really want to live in those plains because there's nothing out there. And there's no food, no
Like it's just wasteland.
yeah, it's basically just wasteland. So, what you can do in this engagement role, because we're getting into our second engagement, is if you want to land in a main port and get straight to where you think it is, or if you want to land on the outside and not have to deal with customs and all that. Now, you've already gotten through one port of entry, so that has helped you, but your luggage, you are going to have to get your luggage out and get it through.
And on to the ship.
You're going to have to get it off the ship and into Zurich's penthouse in order to actually deliver it.
Wait, do we already have our luggage?
Yeah,
we
you
did.
have-
We
you
got
have
it from
the
a
cargo.
drone drop.
Yeah.
I missed that part. I thought we had to go get it.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I clarified. That's my bad.
I figured that we weren't rolling out, picking it up from the drone because the drones were
I-
like buzzing in space, and we could just.
Yeah, no. I did have like a whole thing where you pick up the stuff, but I was like, man, that's too much. That's too much.
Okay.
Anyway,
How big were like our little hover bikes could like hook a trailer?
your hover bikes could carry them. Like y'all are perfectly capable of carrying them. Like they're about like this big. Your hover bike is like twice the size of a regular bike.
I like how I thought we were going to be shoving you in there with like these big, huge things, and you like had all the room to do all the activities in there.
I just stayed in one corner the entire time.
Like
One of the boxes.
I want to think at this point, like they haven't even gotten you yet, so you're just sitting there like, oh god, what the fuck is happening?
Okay.
What the
I need
fuck
to
is
get rid of all this trash in here. Let
They
me take this
died.
to the airport. They're alive.
Yeah.
Hey, Trench. How much over or under? The boy kills 4 people. Over or under?
I'll say over.
Over. I'll take under. Well, 3 credits.
2 credits.
Didn't you already give him an IOU for the last batch of
That don't mean
credits?
I'm broke.
Shoot,
That's
pay
a
him back.
lot of fucking money.
This is 2 coin.
He loves to gamble though.
It's
Oh, yeah.
That's such a problem.
You're over here offering him like 2 walking around monies. Like,
Okay, so again, you can continue to go through the ports, or you can go on the rim of the world and kind of like try to sneak into the city.
I vote right.
I was gonna say we do actually have the land transport, so going like outside of the standard port, it's not like we're gonna be hoofing it trying to get back to and from the shuttle. So
Okay.
we actually might have a good chance of being able to drop in and get there because we have the transport. So yes,
Are there stop and identify laws?
would we know that?
Like,
Like, is there
mo-
Stop
the
and frisk.
odds that he would get stopped?
I mean, there's always he's wanted, and you probably wouldn't know the extent of how wanted he is, but you know that security gets significantly less robust on planet side.
Okay, so
like,
it would be a better bet.
So if I just cover my face with a bandana, no one would realize. That
Yeah. yeah, they don't like it. It is a
Here, I'll help adjust your face.
okay. Think of Boreas as a place that's like there are places where you wouldn't want to go, but for the most part, you would be able to walk around. And if you wanted to have a face mask, like people wouldn't really bother you about it.
Because what? How many people live on this planet? Like what? 20 billion or something?
Yeah, it's like in the tens of billions.
So yeah, we're good in that regard. So I think this might be
Yeah.
the time to exercise caution, go a little out of the
Yeah.
way.
yeah.
I'll
let's do
put
that,
on my
let's do
outlaw
that.
bandana.
Well, it
We
says,
have helmets. Son.
that says wanted.
And remember, if you got arms, go ahead and strap up. We need to make sure that we have
Well, I'll take my blaster pistol and my fine vibro blade.
I have
No,
my
Not
sword
vibrator.
and my
Vibe check.
blaster
Yes, yes, it is.
and my gun.
them.
Now your ship.
Hold on. Do you have the Power of Christ and anime on your side?
Yes, he does.
I found guns in here.
He's in the Tamagotchi.
It's called the Strand algorithm.
Oh, okay.
So, your ship does have an AI algorithm that can that only responds to you. So you can keep it in orbit and
Use the shuttle.
Yeah,
to-
use the shuttle.
Yeah,
How you need it.
I think that'll probably be the best bet. Yeah.
You're actually throwing him.
A credit?
Okay.
Oh,
So we are doing the next engagement roll here.
So we do the same rundown as we did before.
Yeah, we're gonna do the same rundown. We're gonna start with you, Nathan. What would you like to do in order to make this a smooth sail for your
There's
crew?
2 things I'd like to do to make it a smooth. So I'd like to double check everybody's bikes to make sure they both work when they're connected and disconnected
Registration, yeah.
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah, the registration. And I'd also like to. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check the connectors and I'm gonna make sure like the manifest in case we do get stopped, like pulled over, is good to go.
Okay. So just give me. Let's see. What are your stats, Nate?
I have. What do I have?
Yeah.
I have command, skulk, trap, scramble, and rig.
Oh shit. You ain't got. I'm trying to think of a good one to put in here.
You do
Give me a
command,
rig.
A rig.
Sorry about that.
2 again. Just how many dots I have?
Yeah. If you have 0 dots in that, you roll 2 and take the lowest.
Okay. I have 1, so I just roll 1.
Yeah, just roll.
I got a 4.
4. That is a. I think that's a mixed success.
Mm-hmm.
4 is...
Yeah, partial success. Okay. Good to know. So, what is Trench doing? Now, you don't have to hide an event this time around.
It is a false engine. It has got a decent amount of room for at least 2 caskets.
No, we'll just put them in a crate.
By the way, are these crates like glow or do they smell weird?
They're
Make
pretty
weird noises.
secure. You know what? Let's give. Let me.
They're
get-
probably like metal crates. I'm thinking like wooden slatted.
You're gonna look through a knothole to see what's in there.
Yes.
No, these are like metal crates. You see like a HUD display on it, and they are locked.
Okay.
But yeah, give me a. Like, what can I make you roll? Study.
Four. It's
Four?
marvelous. Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking at it. You're not really familiar with the make and model of these. They seem pretty high security. You do notice on one of them the latch is a little bit looser. Anyway, going forward.
I lift the crates on the motorbikes.
You lift the brake.
The crates.
Okay, so you're getting everything set up. Okay,
Scramble.
yeah, go ahead.
He put nitrous in the...
4 is a mixed success.
Okay.
Or partial success.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Aggie will give the hover bikes a once over.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's 5. It's a mixed success.
Okay. Go ahead.
I use kinetics.
You're opening the.
Are they all on the bikes already?
They're all on the
They
bike.
said we needed to not know what's in there.
Wait. I have to confirm. Are you actually opening it?
It's loose, but it's not open.
It's not open, but it's loose.
So we can lose that one.
And that.
What? Okay, we'll shut it back.
Okay, so you shut it. Okay.
And then I would like to reach out and feel, is there any life around this?
Well,
Whether it's bugs or like, yeah, I'm looking more specifically for animal or bug life.
give me a tune.
3 and a 1.
It seems fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay.
She's gonna load up her fine mechanics kit and concoct a story on how they're taking ship parts to a new owner. They just finished scrapping at a junkyard, and they're hauling in some scrap for a buyer. So that way, if they are stopped, she preemptively has a story ready of what it is that they're hauling.
If anybody can handle it.
So, go ahead and roll a couple of +4 to your engagement.
6, 5, 4, 1.
So that's a full success. Y'all are in a comfortable a controlled position going in. So the Portia starts orbiting the planet Avoris, and then you don't see. Y'all get into the cargo bay and get into the shuttle. Lower down, you see the lights around the shuttle start to go off as it enters the atmosphere. Y'all are blinded for a minute until it finally gets into the atmosphere, and you see a giant city, and where you're landing is just in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I thought we were
No, we are
Okay, yeah.
It's like, why are we letting it loose on the ship?
okay.
That's why I felt that for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Need to I'll be sure to try and tighten up my stuff, but
My brain, I think, jumps ahead.
Yeah.
That's the
well, I think I do that too. I've done that before in games. So y'all are going down, heading down, and then like a bunch of fucking action heroes, the shuttle goes down like this, and then y'all shoot out on the bikes.
Or Voltron bikes just.
Yeah.
I'm picturing like we're outside the city, right?
Yeah.
I'm picturing it's just like wastelands because like the cities are so like sucking up everything. It's just like deadlands out here.
His
Yeah.
bandana is actually doing a super dope job.
It's like Mad Max. is
Yeah,
what the
y'all are
vibes I'm
Mad
getting.
Maxing it, but it's like fucking Metalocalypse bikes right
I
now.
was thinking of like a Destiny,
Dope.
the game Destiny.
Oh
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
yeah. So y'all are riding and y'all are hauling ass, getting out there. The shuttle, again, has an AI algorithm that allows you to control where it's going to be, and it's going to lift up and kind of go back to your ship.
Okay.
Y'all are traveling. Y'all are making good time, and then you see on each side of you, you see dust trails starting to appear. And as they get closer, you see people on motorcycles. You see these hover vehicles start getting closer, and you see one guy on a motorcycle. He's kind of trying to control it. He's going like this and everything. He has like the mohawk, and he has the glasses that are really big, like that, covering most of his face. And he looks at y'all. He's like, "Y'all need to get over."
That's scary.
Can
I have a question.
What's up?
Now, when you say big glasses like that, are you saying he's a cop?
No, big glasses. No, like the cops had like the full.
Okay, so
Helmet.
this is what I'm going to do, and I apologize in advance to everybody. I'm going to shoot him in the face.
Dude, I'm right here, and all of a sudden the arm goes over the head with the
I mean,
gun.
Mav was already like getting her pistol.
Yeah,
out,
I know.
so you're
I saw-
good. Yeah, that works.
Yeah,
for me.
so
So he's like, and I just go, I don't give any warning. I just shoot. All right.
Driving.
give me. Holy shit! Oh shit!
Taught
I
him
think
very
it's
well
Scrap.
that he
Is
does
it
not
Scrap?
need
Yeah,
to ask
Scrap,
a
my
question.
bad. So Scrap, get a +1 on that, +1d6,
Let me get it done from somebody.
just because you took them by surprise.
The 5.
It's a 5. Okay, that's a partial success. So what's going to happen is that you just go like that. You shoot him straight in the fucking head. He goes back, and his motorcycle starts going like that, and lands into y'all, and it's going to cause y'all to go to the side of it. So now y'all are in like the roughs part. You're not really on the road anymore. Y'all are on a hover bike, but y'all know that like
It's still like
yeah, that can disrupt how it works. So that starts happening. So now we're in combat.
Yes.
Holy shit. Okay.
What did you think I was going to do there? I mean,
I don't know.
I'm the muscle. They're like, they fuck with us, kill them. So I did.
We're very proud
did-
of you, baby.
did he
You're doing
kill him?
good.
Do you know?
No, that dude's fucking dead.
That dude has no head.
I gotta.
We got.
write
They
it
have a
down.
bet
I-
going.
yeah.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
bank.
Okay, yeah. No, that dude fucking died. Like, he got shot in the head, and then he got, like, twirled into his fucking bike.
Just making sure.
So now that we're in combat, do you know what a group action is now?
Wish I did.
Okay. I got a bonus
Okay,
too.
if it's like Blades in the
We
Dark,
can, let's
figure
go
something
ahead.
out.
if it's
I'm gonna Google it.
okay, no, if it's like Blades in the Dark, a group action is that we're all involved in doing one task. One person takes the lead, and they're the ones that roll the main one. Or sorry, we all roll, and we count up successes. For every
That's
failure,
true, for
you
sure.
take stress as the leader.
Okay. And one of the things that this has is if there's multiple sixes from different rolls, those get to now count as criticals. Rather than like one person rolling
That's-
two
that's if
sixes,
we-
if I roll that's what my
That's
ability
if,
does.
yeah, if we do if we're actually doing a group action,
Kind of like all pushing something all
Yeah.
at once or something.
right? If we're all participating in operating
I'll say
system.
this, like in the loosey-goosey format we're doing right now, if you want to do that on your turn,
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. You can have everyone else, jump
Chip in some way.
Yeah,
shape, or
yeah.
form. Okay.
But for now, we're going to go to Trent. What would you like to do? You now see multiple motorcycles and multiple hover vehicles closing in on your position, and they're taking advantage of the fact that y'all are starting to get into the roughnecks and just starting to bump like this. Y'all are having a bit of a bumpy ride, and they are now flanking you. What would you like to do?
So we're in the middle, and we got people on both sides of us
Yeah.
coming.
The perfect song for but to start having a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Like road rash.
I don't have any good skills for this.
I mean, we still have to protect the cargo and stuff too.
Yeah, I'm gonna scramble to a better position.
Okay, give me a scramble.
Yeah, to a position or away from. I'm gonna scramble away from danger.
So you're detaching?
Yeah, from.
Okay.
Yes. 5.
5. Okay, that's a partial success.
Also, are we rolling controlled, risky, or desperate?
Y'all are controlled right now. Sorry, this fucking song's flat. Okay, so you hesitate, withdraw, try a different approach, and do it with minor consequences. So, I'm going to say this is the minor consequence here. You're trying to disconnect, but you're a little bit hesitant on how you're doing it. So, you start, and then you end up kind of like hitting back, you kind of jostle the rest of the party before you head off, and that causes like a ricochet effect, which causes the cargo to bounce. I'm not going to tell you what that means, but it could mean something.
It could
The
explode.
cargo is now shaken.
Not
sure.
third.
It's not third. Okay, so is that a okay? But I'll give you this. You're going out, and you're able to. So there's a guy coming in like this on the party. You even with your jostling, you're able to go like that. So you're flanking the flanker. If that makes sense.
Do I get another action, or is that it?
That's it.
Okay, just make sure.
What would you like to do, Hewitt?
Aggie is being not the youngest in the group, is not known for physically hurt you with words more than hurt you with a hand. But will see that the boy just blew someone's head off. Like, right, so this is what we're doing now. All right, okay, so gonna reach in, touch the blaster. No. Then pulls out her hacking tool and activates the Bluetooth function.
Okay.
And looks how many are coming towards us.
Multiple. I would say about 5 or 6 that you can see.
Okay, I will try to hack their bikes, and I will push myself, which is 2 stress, so I can get an extra die on this. And how many gambit do we have?
We currently have 3.
Is it all right with the party if I spend 1 to
Hack?
to increase the chance of trying to hack them into each other?
All of them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gambit will work for
Cool.
that. I'm fine with that.
Is everybody okay? So going to take it out. Beep bop boop boop boop. Okay, I should say it looks more like an oversized because of big old leathery turtle fingers. Like boop bop boop boop. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Oh. Like right.
All fives. 3 5s.
Okay, so
That
that
is
is
a
a-
success.
so
Mixed, right?
Mixed,
yeah.
yeah.
So what's gonna happen is you're gonna be hacking. It's gonna be successful. You start seeing their bikes start to they start to kind of wiggle a bit. But what's gonna happen is one of them is gonna slam into y'all, and it's gonna dislodge you, and you're gonna be veering off to the left.
Okay, dislodges the bike, and I'm like, boop, just popping the turtle shell.
I expected one of our bikes to be in discovery mode.
So now knocked loose from everybody else.
Yeah. So you two are now disconnected from the thing. What would you like to do?
Are these bikes table sized?
I would say they are almost from this beam all the way to the window. So,
So not table sized.
and they're
Larger.
about like this wide.
Are we like in the
Not
bike?
the ones that were on.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
But they
motorcycle.
have,
They're motorcycle.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like motorcycle-like, but they're wide enough so they can connect without hurting your legs. And they have like a cargo section.
Theirs. The bad guys' motorcycles.
Oh, the bad guys' motorcycle. They're more motorcycle-like. They are hover bikes, but they're more motorcycle-like. They're smaller. Like y'all's are meant for like long range. Theirs seem to be like short range.
I can do something if it's table sized. I'm asking if their motorcycles are table sized.
Okay, I see what you mean now.
Yes.
Table size, yes. Like some of them are on motorcycles that I would say are table size or smaller. A lot of them might be like crotch rockets.
Okay. Then I'll look at one of the ones that is table sized. Actually, I'll just do it to a person smaller than a table.
Yeah.
The rider, and I'll do and just roll him.
Oh, shit.
You just force push him.
I force yeet him. No, I use the way, not the force.
That's right.
I use the way
Okay.
to
Give
yeet
me.
him off of his motorcycle.
Is that in a tune?
It's it says it's a special ability. I have to push myself to do it.
Oh, so that's something you can only use like I think once a game.
Oh, really?
Or push yourself is just when you take 2
Oh,
stress, right?
My bad. My bad.
In
Yeah.
this game.
So yeah, you can just take 2 stress and just do it.
Yeah, I'll try to yeet him into another motorcycle.
Okay. Give me a die real quick. I just want to. Okay. We're just trying to find your aim.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 over is going to be you hit. 3. So you sit there for a minute. You're riding the bike, and you're like, and then y'all just see one of the guys after
He can't
Fucking
get more than
storm.
me. Dang it.
yeah. You see Storm go like that, and from his hand gesture, you see a guy to y'all's left, because I'm left-handed, to y'all's left, fly off. He flips, he misses one bike, and you're like, damn, fuck. And then it just hits the other bike, and you see them flip together, and just fucking just down.
A little stream of blood comes out of his nose.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Alright, so as my action, I can lead a group action, correct?
Mm.
And it doesn't necessarily mess with what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I would like to lead a group action to have everybody at least briefly come back together and help settle the cargo. How many of us do we need in order to haul it?
Yeah, y'all all
Like,
have a little bit of the car. Like, I would say there's 5.
Oh, I thought we were like carrying it separately on like a wagon thing. So it's in our individual.
Yeah.
So we
The
each
bike,
It's on the flatbed on the back
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
motorcycle.
Okay.
y'all's personal shuttle things. They're kind of like the speeder bikes, but they have like a cargo section, and y'all all have at least one on the back.
Okay. Would it be worthwhile then to spend a group action to like try to get ourselves stable again rather than bouncing around so that we can
Maybe get us
like
back to the
stabilize?
road.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah, get back to the road. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
that would be a
group
great
action.
idea.
Okay. Would that be scramble?
I could argue scramble. for that.
Okay.
So
And
we'll all do it.
I think everybody rolls, and if more than one person rolls a 6, that counts as 6s for the
And
purpose
for
of the
every
roll.
and for every failure, you take a point of stress though.
Are we sure that's this?
But okay, it would be for every person. So like it wouldn't be for like every die you roll.
No,
Okay,
I'm saying
for
like
every
if I
person.
have a failure, like if I roll a failure, he rolls a failure, and Nate rolled a failure, you take 3 stress because we failed.
Right, if you failed overall.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I have enough stress to take that. So
And we
that's fine.
use our own scramble as well.
Yeah.
I'm at disadvantage here. If I rolled a 5,
Okay. Success.
Good 6.
6.
Partial success.
Partial success.
A 4 and a 5, so partial success.
Partial success as well.
Okay, so y'all did a full success. You like kind of center yourself, and you're like, okay, I need to wrangle these idiots. And then, like, you just pull, like, let's say y'all two disconnected from either side. So you just end up, like, going and first getting Aggie. And just going like that, and you're yelling. I don't want to.
Maybe like Tom's or something.
Yeah,
like we've
yeah.
got some way to communicate.
And you yell at Aggie to get in this position, and she is just able to connect. While at the same time, you see him just kind of going off the rails, and you speed up. You take control of the entire thing, and you start speeding up and getting next to him. Hitting one guy on the way, just some dude was just like trying to like stop you, and then you're like, this motherfucker, and you hit his bike. He flies off, and you're able to like just like as he's going like that, you're just able to and reconnect, and you start making your way back onto the road.
Okay.
But you still have a good bit of people in the checkpoint where y'all need to reach. Is still a good bit of wood.
Okay.
So y'all are gonna have to hold them off
Okay.
for just a little bit longer. So we're gonna start with you, Nathan. What would you like to do?
So the guy next to me, and like I'll say between us, so I'll say I'm on the end if that's okay.
Yeah.
So he's got that guy's wedged right there, and I'm right here. So I'm just gonna reach over, and I'm gonna make sure I use my wrecking crew ability. So your strength and ferocity are infamous. When striking in melee, you gain a 1 die. So I'm just gonna turn around and just hit him as hard as I can, just to make him go flying in the air in an arc.
Okay.
And, like-
so you're just gonna cow dog it.
Yeah, I'm gonna like hit him as hard as I can and like literally try to knock
fist him.
knock his head off, literally, if I can. Partial.
Partial?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what happens
Mm-hmm.
is that like okay, so you're not exactly on the outside, he's on the outside. So you're having to kind of like reach over and hit. Like you watch him get close enough and you just hit. But as you do, you like getting back on the road, y'all hit a bump and it causes you to go up. So you're going to suffer a consequence, which you're going to be in a worse position. You are knocked off the bike and you are going to be hanging on. Like you're able to stay on the bike technically, but you're hanging on for dear life
I'm like
on the
hanging on-
cargo itself.
Okay.
So
How fast are we going?
Pretty
y'all
darn.
are going at least 70 miles per hour.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're going like that. You're hanging on for dear life on the cargo itself. It's strapped down. So, and you helped strap it down. So you're pretty darn
Confident.
sure. So, but you're hanging off, and you're just feeling the wind, and also your toes are kind of your tippy toes are kind of hitting the
My
gravel a
two
bit.
toes are like, ow, ow, ow.
Yeah.
Did I have a question?
Yeah.
Did he die?
Yeah, he's dead.
Just
Okay.
murder punched a guy off of a motorcycle.
No, y'all are going like 70 miles per hour, and you just punched a guy into like y'all. You didn't really get to see it, but everyone else saw it. Y'all saw a dude go at least 15, 20 feet in the air while going 70 miles per hour. He's dead.
Okay.
He hit that ground, and there wasn't a
And
bounce.
he didn't bounce.
There was no bounce. Just slide.
Okay, so Trench, what would you like to do?
So I understand this correctly. All of our motorcycles are latched in together now. Okay.
Yeah, and you're on the outside, and Aggie is on the.
But you're not like stuck in it. You can choose to get off. It was just to get people back on.
But like, I could let go of the wheel and everything be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And there's somebody right beside me.
There was. He's dead now.
Where's the
I
nearest?
just threw it.
The nearest guy is coming up, and you also see a large, like truck-like hovercraft coming towards you.
About how far away from us is the nearest
About
person?
40 feet, 40, 50 feet. I would say about.
Not the nearest to me, but like nearest to anybody.
Yeah,
in
no. I would say it's about like 60, 70 feet.
Oof.
Like I'm just.
I can't jump that far.
And you see on this truck-like hovercraft, you see some people pulling out some guns to point at y'all.
Alright, so I'm gonna let go of my motorcycle
Yeah.
and climb on top of the crates.
Okay.
And since I'm assuming like it's a bunch of crates that I can hop back and forth
Yeah,
over
yeah.
to.
I mean, they are crates, but they're also flush. So yeah.
I'm walking on everybody's bike.
Yeah.
Do I need to make a scramble roll for that, or do I just do that?
We'll just let you do that. What would you like to do to the opponents?
I reach down and I pick up this big pipe.
Okay.
It's nothing, but they don't know that. And I put it on my shoulder, and want to maybe possibly sway them or command them.
So you're
whichever
trying to
one.
deceive them?
Yes. So back off. Point it at the truck.
Okay. Give me a sway.
Sway.
What do you have in sway?
2.
Oh, that's pretty good actually.
3s. Both of them.
Oh.
So we just like.
They see you hold
I
up a
haven't
pipe.
passed a whole anything yet.
At this point, you just hold a pipe up to look like a rocket launcher. Like, why is that fool?
Dumbass.
Why is that fool over there using a pipe?
Okay, so
Try these.
you can press on by seizing a risky position.
Will that affect everybody's position or just mine?
Zoom thing.
Thank you. I've been sneezing all day. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, you can either withdraw and try a different approach, which will give you a consequence, or you can try again at a risky position.
Will the risky position affect my position only?
Just
or
yours.
Oh, not
Yeah.
risky all the way. I work better under pressure.
Okay.
A 2.
2? Okay, you ready for this?
Sure.
So you're sitting there lifting up the pipe. Like you find a pipe and you're sitting there like, yeah,
Yeah.
this is gonna.
This is
And
gonna
then-
work.
You're just getting on the road, and you hit that bump, and it just tosses you up. And fortunately, you're not in the same position as your friend Squig here, but you do get injured. You get tripped up, like you go up, and then you go down, and the pipe gets stuck between like two different, like you're not sure exactly where it gets stuck, but two different areas, but it's higher than the floor of the bike area when it's connected. So your head just goes. So put in your harm category, level 1, slightly dazed.
Pipe to the face.
He's still on the bike though.
He's still on the bike. Everyone's still on the bikes.
And now I'm in a desperate position, correct?
You are now in a desperate position.
But I lose that.
Or no,
opportunity.
you're in a risky position.
No, it says you suffer harm, a complication occurs, and you end up in a desperate position. You lose this opportunity.
Oh
Is
yeah,
what-
you're right. You're right. I love it when the player is like, no. It's
No, all
either-
of my stuff works good in risky and desperate situations.
So you're like, please put me in the desperate
Please.
situation.
I need to be desperate. Please. What would you like?
So Aggie sees her boy is hanging off just the back of everything. What? So just ask this. Aggie knows that while Aggie is a rather thick, large individual, Aggie is not necessarily the strongest individual. What would it be to try to reach out and try to pull her boy up?
Well, the pole that just smacked his ass in the face, you could grab that and then.
Okay, so after he gets bonked and it's spinning, grab the pipe and just hold it down for Squig to grab onto and get up. Like,
Yeah, and I would say that would be a scramble or mechanical solutions, disable, modify, or repair. That's not mechanisms.
I don't think we can argue rig.
Strap. No.
Strap. I mean, Strap's fighting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Just try it.
I'm asking what to roll.
I would say roll a scramble.
I'm gonna have to push myself to not roll at disadvantage.
Do I need to roll?
No.
That's failure. I lose the pipe.
I'm just like,
Mommy, help! No, not like that.
no.
Trying to help.
Okay,
Oh, dear.
so-
Sorry. I'm sorry. It didn't hit you, did it? All right.
I'm gonna try to catch it.
Okay, so you catch it and you go like that, and then you feel a white hot burn on your hand as you're grazed by a blaster, and you drop the pipe, and you see the pipe land almost on his head, but it just bounces off the cargo and then is lost now. So put on level 1 harm, grazed.
Someone just shot my mom.
Yeah, she got shot in the.
Got shot in the hand trying to hold out a pipe to help
I'm
you get
gonna
up.
Get him.
Okay. How far away is this truck from us?
The truck is getting closer. It is about 40 feet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Pull out my sword.
Could be.
I'm gonna let go and jump through the.
And as I breathe on it, it does like just starts crackling with energy as my breath hits it. I'm turning on my side blade.
Okay.
And then can I push myself to propel myself forward briefly with superhuman speed?
That's in his special ability.
Yeah.
Verbatim.
to run off the back of the truck of our thing, stop in front of the truck, and as it gets close, just try to cut its wheels off. Because my side blade says that it can cut through non-shielded materials with ease, and I gain potency on melee.
Well, it's not. It is a hovercraft technically. It's just truck shaped.
Then I'll try to cut it in half as I stand in the middle of it.
Hell yeah! Give me a roll for that. Like, okay, do you need to roll for it, or
The side blade just works, and it says I've just cut it. It says, okay, this will be up to you. I do have to push myself in order to propel myself forward.
okay? So if you're using stress, take the 2 stress and just fucking do it.
Do it.
Okay,
it.
so
The way I want it to look, then.
yeah, go ahead, please.
I see you get shot. Did it come from the truck or no?
It came from the truck, yeah.
And I look at you and I go, "Got you."
Okay.
And then you just see me disappear off the back of the truck, and then I kind of like stop with like a puff of smoke, and then I just hold up my sword and do. As the truck comes forward, I just do like this, and it just splits in half. And then I'm like, but then I turn around and look at you guys like I'm cool. as fuck.
And
If
we're
y'all are on
leaving
the
you
other
behind.
side, there's like poop coming out my eyes,
And I'm gonna say this right now.
and also blood just goes
Yeah.
like out of my eyes because I'm
Ju-
taking 4 stress. Now.
Just as a just to keep things simple, you poof back on the ship,
Yeah, and then I turn around and shoom, right back on. Oh,
and but y'all just see like blood just all over his face.
What's that Bernie smell?
It's still fun.
Oh,
It
let
doesn't
It's the
smell
garlic
burny,
bread.
burny, but
me let me
It's no garlic bread.
Yeah, it's someone burning bread.
oh, it might be the garlic
You
bread.
don't like bread.
It smells normal. To me.
Yeah.
But that's normal. But that's
It could be my
bread.
snaz might just be messed up.
No, I think that's everybody's size. Yes, that everybody here knows how to cook.
Look, I don't know how to cook lasagna. I've never done it before.
Lasagna.
Once. Okay, sorry about that.
How many are left now?
So the truck is down. You see a few sporadic motorcycles coming.
Okay, so I have the ability to gain an extra dice when I'm making trick shots with my pistol. So I'm going to turn around and try to find 2 that are near each other, and I'm going to line up and wait for them to get together, and I'm going to try to shoot straight through both of their heads at the same time.
Okay, give me a roll.
Is that that's scrap, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
I'm gonna go ahead and push myself, I think, for
Oh,
that
yeah.
because I want this to work. I got a 6 and a 5.
Hell yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say. There wasn't one exactly like in line, and you could, they kept going like this, and in the split second you were able to think about this, it's like, okay, fuck, I was trying to get them both, but I'm just gonna shoot one, and then you shoot that one, dead center. He starts drifting, hits another person. She fucking flips, and it flips again, hits another one, and then it
Dumb.
keeps going, and then there's another one that flips and flips and
It's like
flips,
a Katamari Damacy of just like.
and eventually you see about 4 or 5 people just get fucked, and then you see two or three others on motorcycles. They're gone. They're just
Hey,
okay.
was that maybe our escort though?
Were we supposed to have an escort?
I don't know.
No,
I would have been
We're
nice to
told
know
about
before
I
I
thought we
was
were
gossiping.
so
I don't think that was an escort
I think everybody would understand that
off
was
the like self cinch.
their fault.
That's smarts.
Okay,
I do.
so
I was gonna say I do. Have
so y'all managed to get back on the vehicle, and y'all get to the checkpoint. Y'all are able to check in pretty easy. So we're getting into the last bit of planning. So now, do you want to try the official route of going through all the paperwork to sign in this cargo, or would you like to go? Would you like to do a sneak mission, or would you know what? I'm not gonna like put words in your all's mouths.
I'd like to just take our bikes and just drive through the front door. Be like, here you go, buddy.
Okay, so you want to go to Zarek's office and just like drop it off.
We just Voltron bike through the plate glass
Yeah.
window.
Maybe like an act like you belong thing. So like
Yeah.
we're doing a sneaky but not sneaking.
I'm gonna
trying
put
to
a
hide,
I'm gonna
just-
put a
Hop in his
vest
jacket,
on.
you know.
yeah, like put
Yeah.
Lauren have his jacket. Like, oh, we're supposed to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Because I also already did that mechanics kit. Like we're taking parts, so we got a story if we need it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just,
So this is going to be relatively low. Nathan, what would you like to do to make this easier on the party?
Get on my disguise kit from back of that I've always had, and the back of my Voltron bike. I'm just joking. I don't know. Check the cargo, make sure that I don't know. I can't open it until it's broken.
Yeah. Give me a study. Just like the skill study. If you don't have it, you roll 2 and take the lowest.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything seems good.
Am I still in a desperate thing, or did that?
No, you're fine.
Oh, just make sure. I will try to seduce the guard person. Doesn't matter what gender. It doesn't.
Okay. Well, I wasn't. Okay, so
Or what race. Or
give me
Xeno.
a consort, I guess.
That would be sway. Seduce.
Or
It's
sway.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
May I use a gambit?
That's up to your captain.
I would say that's fine. Yeah,
Oh, captain, my captain.
we're down to the crucial wire, so
Hey,
Partial success. Fine.
Partial success.
Mhm.
There's a guard. He looks rather dashing. Mid late 20s, kind of seems bored, but is really into your charm. He lets you in. Makes things a lot easier. He kind of helps y'all get through the door. What would you like to do?
okay, so we're trying to get in. We said we were trying to look like mechanic everything.
yeah, which works
Well,
really well
just-
for you.
We'll just twist the belt because while riding, making sure something. Aggie will shift the belt, reattach the back suspenders that go over the shell that have other little bits and bobs because I got both hacking tools and fine repair tools, and the repair tools are immaculate.
Oh, okay.
So that Aggie is just going to try to look as the most official big mechanic turtle that she can.
Okay. Man, I wish it was a presence sort of ability. Man,
It's not. Shit. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to look the part. Like I'm not like.
Yeah.
I'm not like you over there. Just come over here. I need to explain to you. I'm not doing that.
Skull, if I could voice subtle in this direction.
You keep mentioning things that I have disadvantage on.
Well,
Like I have points in rig, hack, study, scrap, attune, and sway.
I'll spend a stress to assist you if you need one more for whatever it is you're trying to, whichever.
I'm asking the keeper
Yeah,
what.
you can either do sway.
No, I dropped the dice.
No,
I was
you're
not
fine.
trying to roll it.
You didn't say you're rolling, so you're fine. Sway or consort, I would say.
I will go with sway, and the captain says she's helping, so that's 2 dice. That is 2 4s, so a mixed success.
Okay, so that gets you in the door, helps you out.
Like all the blood off my face.
I think we would have cleaned you up before now.
Yeah, we
You
had time to
kinda-
clean up on the way.
You
Don't
kind
mess
of like
with my smeary black mascara.
You kind of like animate a whole truck. I think we're good
didn't-
with you.
You didn't actually. You told people not to wipe it before you got to it because you didn't want to mess up the mascara.
Yeah. So now it's kind of like a reddish black coming down. But everything else, I want to. Can I try to like reach into the boxes with my mind to see if there's any non-sentient species or robots inside of the box?
Yeah, sure.
Or if it has killing intent.
Go ahead. Okay.
3 and a 1.
You
Bad.
keep trying to look into the box. It's just something is strong.
Okay.
Okay, so you get +1 on this next roll. So you get 2d6.
2d6. Okay. 4.
4? Okay. Okay. So it's gonna cap off the end of cap off the thing. So y'all are able to make your way into the building. Y'all get into the city. Y'all have street legal motorcycles that split off like a badass. Let's be real. Y'all go in
Like the magic you built.
and y'all get to Xerix Enterprise. Xerix Enterprise, giant skyscraper. It takes y'all a minute to get everything unloaded and then go in there. Y'all go through the paperwork. Everything seems really simple. And then y'all go up. Just like y'all are in the elevator for 30 minutes. Y'all almost think it stops.
Hold like the dolly with all the stuff on it.
And y'all finally get up to the top, and there's a guy that stops y'all at first, and it's like, y'all can't come in here. This is Zeric's personal property. And then y'all show like what y'all have. He's like, oh yeah, go in there.
You know who
And
I
then
Oh crap! The boss will fire me.
you go into Zeric's condo, and you see a guy with the very thin mustache that goes like this, slick back hair that's like he's thinning really fucking bad. You're like,
Are you just talking about Rudolph?
just
shave it.
it's like, yeah, you're just looking at that like you need to get rid. And he has a very gaudy looking suit, and he's like, oh hello there.
Oh, I'm
Who
already
are
not
you?
enjoying this.
Are you here with my package?
We'll both do it.
Yes, we are.
Oh,
We did.
would y'all like to stick around? Y'all seem to did very good. Except for the turtle lass. She has a little bit of a burny burn right here.
Gotta
You
like
look
that.
familiar.
Did he think that we want to stick around?
Would you like to have a little bit of the delicacy?
What is the delicacy?
Did our Maverick not tell you?
No, he's not.
I think we should get paid first
I think,
before.
yeah.
the-
Yeah, we very much would
We
like
should
to
probably
have
just get paid
our
again.
compensation.
I don't want to know what it is.
Okay, well, let me
I know you.
let me
Is he describing it as if like it's very pleasurable to indulge in?
You can't tell because of the way he talks.
Okay.
Like you're like, is this dude just making this noise all the time, or is he just like especially excited today? You don't really know.
Is there a weird wheeze?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So he's like, okay, let me just press this button right here to transfer the credits to Maverick and then transfer them to you. Click. Okay.
It's very foreboding.
A little bit.
Allow me to get my cook. Would y'all like to have a little bit of a slice?
Is it pleasurable to the taste?
It It's very pleasurable to the day.
I have to stay.
Would you like
You don't
to
have to partake in
I'm
advice.
I'm not feeling.
I'm going
I ain't
Oh,
feeling
I'm
this.
so excited. I want to know.
I'm-
I have never seen one for myself. Do you know what they taste like? I
I-
know your kind like to eat things like that. Oh, I'm sorry, that was racist.
Oh my god.
Captain,
Oh,
Hey.
I'm so sorry.
Hey.
Sorry. Sorry.
Huh?
What are they?
Okay.
go look.
What are
He
they
insulted her, so I was just
No,
making
no,
sure.
just go.
They are called a face
Kind
squid.
of wobble a hand like.
A
eh.
face squid.
Yes.
Okay, so the reason why they're in this little box right here is because they're very dangerous. They can manipulate reality.
We shall go.
Oh, look at this!
Already at the elevator.
Wait.
Already
Running away.
already at the elevator. Just there's gonna be a little
You
turtle
can
tooth.
say if you'd like.
I'm staying.
As soon as it opens, you see Squibs just jump
Oh
out,
my god.
Oh.
and they start phasing, and then they jump and warp to different places. Oh no, it's so bad! Oh, but they taste good.
Just on the elevator.
So, to end the game, the cargo was face squids, which were known
Where?
as a highly invasive species that is known as a delicacy,
Well, at least they're eating them and not releasing them.
and you could serve an entire life sentence for introducing them to the central system.
Well,
That's not our problem anymore.
peace.
So y'all immediately get the fuck out of there.
Did I get to eat one or no?
He stayed.
Give me a I need to have a yes. Yeah, you got a little bit phase squid sushi, like on the rice, you know, with some soy sauce.
Was it delicious?
It was really fucking good.
Well, if you engage in his vice, doesn't he get the reduced stress?
Reduce some stress. Yeah. Thank you.
He
Stuart.
did cut a truck in
He did cut
That
a
is
truck.
true.
He deserves fancy
But
face
y'all
squids.
are able to get out of there quick. Y'all hear in about a week there is a phase squid infestation on the planet Avarice.
No.
Zurich is found dead,
Oh, shit.
but it's okay. Y'all got paid,
Woo!
and y'all are able to go for a few more months before you need to find another job.
It's like a day or
Thank
two
y'all
before I
so
start.
much.
Like a day or two
Fucking
before I have to
running
get the
it.
money again.
Thank you. Alright. Want to say what we're doing next?
All right. Well, actually, that should be the
Yeah,
keeper.
that's me again. So yeah, we're going to be doing a bonus roundtable. Here next, we're going to be talking about our favorite D&D moments in terms of just things we've done in D&D or things that I say D&D, I mean tabletop moments, but just things we've done before and things that are very memorable to us that kind of define what makes a fun D&D session. So if that's something you're okay with, or it's something that you're interested in, please stick around. We'll be back in about 30, 40 minutes to an hour.
Depends on food.
Yeah. Depends on food. We got to eat food.
Yep. And also, thank you to everybody that's donated. We are almost at halfway with just one weekend.
Woo!
So thank y'all very much for donating. And remember, all proceeds will go to Batson's in Jackson.
And since Knox not here,
Don't-
Moat leave.
Remotely.